Are you suffering from the effects of a hard heart? Are you suffering from the effects of a hard heart? Hey, how you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Yeah. Hey, this is Rosemary, Nonny, RNK for short. And this is the Deliberate Life Stream. And we're talking about the fact that faith activates prosperity, except for a lot of people, and this might be you, and this used to be me, the hard heart complex, let's put it that way. I was reading actually this morning from scripture, from the Bible, about the fact that there was it was talking about people who were exposed to the truth, exposed to the possibility of entering into a restful place, a place where there's confidence in their prosperity, a place where there is, growth, there is more, there is all the things that people desire, if only they would have faith. But people demonstrated, I think they were talking about the Israelites specifically here, they demonstrated that they didn't have faith. They doubted. And we a lot of us suffer from doubt, okay? I used to, I'm not going to say I used to suffer from doubt. I still have my moments, man, where I feel particularly doubtful. Am I crazy for having big ideas? Am I crazy for wanting what I want? Am I crazy for thinking that I can have it just because I want it? Am I crazy? And then you find yourself doubting. And if you indulge that doubt, then yes, you get what you expect, because as I keep telling you, you are that powerful. You will create whatever you actually think you can create. So if you think that if you keep doubting in your heart, this is where a hard heart comes in. If you keep doubting in your heart that it's possible for you to be prosperous, then that is what will result. Okay, let me just read this verse out to you. For those of us who believe, faith activates the promise, and we experience the realm of confident rest. Okay? And to me, that confident rest is a place where I know, without a shadow of a doubt, that you know what, I'm increasing. My prosperity is becoming more. I am in all areas. Okay, I'm not just talking about money. Though money is usually a big part of people's lives. You want to get that whole money side of things sorted out. Absolutely, for sure. However, it's also about your health. It's also about your relationships. It's also about the work that you do. All of those areas can be prosperous. Just sharing this with people. Share it as well, guys, as you come on, and say hi as you come on, and let me know that you're there. That would be great. Basically, but yeah, reading this thing, and it's like, coming into that confident rest, that place of knowing without a shadow of a doubt that I am fully supported. I am fully loved. The universe is out to give me every single thing that I desire. But that comes from a place of faith. One of the things that I have suffered from in the past, and still sometimes today, I'm not going to, again, I just want to be vulnerable with you, is I was trained to be a pharmacist. I was trained to be scientific, to be logical. I've never fully fit into that role, truth be told. I've never fully fit into that role. I've always felt slightly out there, slightly woo-woo, but I've always tried to push that woo-woo side of me down, because I felt like it's not reasonable, it's not sensible. So I do my spiritual thing during the, whenever I'm at church or whatever, but then during the normal week, I try and switch it off and become all logical and sensible. And even when I do some of the things that I do with you guys here, I sometimes still find that part of me thinking, oh my God, it just seems so woo-woo, Rosemary. Can you not make it a bit more reasonable sounding? Can you not sound a bit more intelligent? Can you not put something extra into things, And the truth of the matter is that if I did that, and I've been tempted many times to try and make myself sound more intellectual than I am. But the truth of the matter is that sometimes it is the simplest things that allow people to step into more prosperity. In fact, it's not sometimes, it is always the simplest things. You don't need to be the most intelligent person on the planet. You don't need to be intellectual. If anything, sometimes education in some ways keeps you from your good. I'm not saying that we shouldn't be educated. Of course we should be. Of course, do what you're doing with school and all that kind of stuff. Absolutely. But when it starts to get in the way of your good, you need to know So there's another verse that says something along the lines of, the stone that the builders rejected has now become the cornerstone. And I sometimes see that as, the people that consider themselves overly wise, overly intelligent, overly whatever, and oh, I will not be taken in by this, that, and the other. And you look at their lives and it's like, honey, you could allow your life to be a lot simpler. You could be a lot more deliberate about the design of your life instead of just accepting on face value that, well, what I see is what I get, and I'm not going to allow myself to be taken in by all of you guys talking about God and spirit and all of that stuff and prosperity, all just trying to take me for a ride. And it's like, sometimes you're over intellectualizing everything, keeps you from your good. When it's simple faith would get you everything that you desire. A simple faith that, you know what? I am connected to the divine. The divine is completely for me. What I desire, I can get. That's all. If you can just truly, just simply believe that, you could open yourself up to prosperity in every single area of your life. Every single area of your life. It's simple faith. Sometimes people sometimes when I use the word faith, I have occasionally people sending me messages, oh, you can't use faith. People, they're so scared of religion. It's like, just get over it. Get over it. Yeah, I know religion has done some kind of crazy stuff. I get it. But if you've been in my world for any length of time, I'm not coming at it from a place of, let me beat you over the head with faith, basically, or religion, or my dogma, or anything like that. I'm simply asking you to have trust. To trust that actually this universe, this planet that was created to support your life, will do whatever is necessary. And it goes beyond the physical planet, of course. It's that connection with the divine within you, that knowledge that actually you're one with that divine. And that if you would just have faith, open up to receiving prosperity in all areas of your life, it would happen. It would actually happen. It can be that simple, just simply having faith, simply choosing to live in trust. Having the intention of what you want your life to look like, because yes, there are some who have been to their religious organizations forever, chanting affirmations forever, but they're still not actually open inside of them. There's this blockage, this feeling that what they see is what they get and that they're deceiving themselves. And so they're not actually growing in faith, they're really growing in doubt. Because faith, simple faith, activates prosperity. Will you allow yourself to come into that restful place where you know that you're fully supported, that everything is working out for your good, that all you need to do is just put yourself in an environment where you feel as though you're opening up to more and more and more all the time. Put yourself in that environment, because the truth of the matter is that abundance is all around, prosperity is all around. It is your divine right. You just need to very simply learn how to tap into it, because you're living in this world that we live in right now has unfortunately taught you how to close down. It has taught you that the world is a hostile place. You're listening to the news and it's telling you all of this stuff all the time. Excuse me. It's making you feel like you have to fight and oh my gosh, but all of that is closing you off. And then you're trying to be wise and overly intelligent. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that, okay? I'm not telling you to shut off your brain or anything like that. But when it's getting in the way of your prosperity, honey, frankly, would you rather be prosperous or would you be right? Because you can be right and broke, or you can be prosperous and just, a simple person with simple faith that gets everything you desire. Don't you find it amazing? Even before, you look at some of the people that are really prosperous. It's not that they're more intelligent than anybody else. No, they just have simple faith in their ability to create whatever they choose to create. They drop out of school, for goodness sake, because school is trying to take them away from stuff. I'm not saying that you have to do that, but I'm saying when your need to be overly intellectual, when your need to be overly right is getting in the way of your prosperity, then frankly, it's got to go. It's got to go. Simple faith, simple trust, all of these things activate prosperity, not the over-intellectualizing everything, overthinking everything, trying to be the most sensible person on the block, trying not to appear too simple to people around you. What is that getting you? What is it getting you? I have to remind myself of this over and over again, because there's a part of me that always wants to remind you that, you know what, I was a pharmacist, so as much as I'm talking about these spiritual things, I'm still sensible. And I have to, like, Rosemary, catch yourself. Calm down. It's okay to be simple. It's okay to keep it simple. You don't need to complicate everything. And so I have to remind myself, and I'm now reminding you over and over again, don't be so intellectual, so complicated that you keep yourself from your own good. Simple faith activates prosperity. Simple faith activates prosperity. Don't be so wise that you miss the simple. Honeys, simple faith. Share this with somebody else as well, okay? Start to just, simplify yourself, simplify your life. Start to allow prosperity into your life again. Drop all the need to be overly wise. Return to the simple childlike faith that activates prosperity in your relationships, in your health, in your wealth, in the work that you do, in your connection with the divine. Come on now. You know you want it. So let go. Let go of the nonsense that is keeping you away from it. Okay? Simple childlike faith activates prosperity. Okay, this has been the Deliberate Live Stream. I am RNK, the Prosperity Minister. I equip you to prosper. Until the next time, my honeys, much amazing love. Share this with somebody else that needs to hear it. It is time for us to rise. The world needs us to wake up to what we're capable of when we just move in simple faith and start making the difference that we're born to make, creating the income we want to create, making the world a more beautiful, more loving place. It's what we desire. So let's just step into that, okay? Okay? Join me as we step into this. Much amazing love. Go forth and prosper. Bye.